I went to a private event at Google SF and I learned so much about Gemini 3. So in this video, I'm going to share with y'all some demos. I got some private demos at the event. And yeah, some things worked when I tried it on my own, other things did not. We're going to talk about all of that. So let's just get into the video. So we are at gemini.google.com. And one of the first things we're going to try out that's a part of Gemini 3 is visual layout. So all you have to do is make sure you're using thinking over here because that's how you use the, Gemini 3. So it says thinking with 3 Pro. So make sure you have that clicked. And then if you go tools, you can click visual layout. So one of the things I wanted to try is I want to try a visual layout of so the prompt I decided to go with is comparing the iPhone 12 Pro Max to the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I have a video on my channel comparing the 12 to the 17 because I actually upgraded from the 12 Pro Max to the 17 Pro Max. So yeah, I'll have that video linked above if you're interested. But I'm interested to see how the results are going to be for visual layout because this is a visual thing of like deciding between two phones. So yeah, let's see. Oh, a YouTube video. If it shows my YouTube video, ah, that would be amazing. I would actually flip out. But okay, let's see. The choice between the two is fundamentally one of trade-offs. Oh, I did not word that correctly, but it's okay. Ooh, see, it's more visual with the diagrams. Honestly, it just makes learning better. Legacy. 12 Pro Max is legacy? It should have chose my video. Tisk tisk. But okay, let's see. Expand. Okay, nice. Yeah, that rose gold. That rose gold color of the 12 is really nice. Yeah, so this is just a new way that you can talk to chat, and I am a fan. I am going to be using this. Reading all that text sometimes is just too boring for me. Sometimes I want something a little bit more interactive. Respond based on my choices. Okay, then it gives you a choice. So yeah, y'all, this is visual layout. So I'm going over here to the search box and I'm going to choose dynamic view. So what I wanted to do is I'm actually thinking of getting a new camera. So yeah, let's see what dynamic view will give me. I want to buy a new camera. It looks like they're rolling out dynamic view and visual layout slowly. So for example, one of my accounts had dynamic view, the other account had visual layout. So I think it's coming to you if you don't have it right now. Yes, definitely give me your camera recs in the comments below. Okay, updated for late 2024/2025. I think they mean late 2025, 2026. Okay, let me just pick one and then I can go through this later. Let's check details. Oh, okay. Nice. So it's interesting. Like this is an AI picture and you see it labels it AI, which is cool. Ooh, I wonder if that girl's supposed to be there. So that is dynamic view. So it's interesting. I think with visual layout, you can keep chatting, but with dynamic view, it takes over the whole screen and what you get is what you get. So interesting. They do have trade-offs. I might not like dynamic view better. Maybe it'll depend on the question, who knows? But yeah, y'all. So that's one of the new things with Gemini 3. Okay, so something else that Gemini 3 can really do that is like a huge jump from 2.5 and a huge jump from what its competitors can do is actually analyze video. And you could ask something like, what accent is this? And I'll play the video for y'all and you guys can guess the accent. Hello, my name is Maya Bello and I am 5'6". But for this one, I'm actually going to put it into ChatGPT and put it into Gemini and see which one can guess the accent. I will say ChatGPT does have a leg up here because in its memories, it like saved my ethnicity. So it might guess that way, but we'll see. Let's see. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, I'm using thinking, video, and then I also went to chatgpt.com and gave it the same video. Okay, so let's go back to Gemini. Ah, based on the pronunciation, intonation, and cadence, this is the West African accent, specifically sounding like a Nigerian accent. Okay, so it has some clues over here. That's interesting. Contextual format. The format of this video, stating her name and height while facing the camera, suggests this is a slate for an acting audition. It was an acting audition. Bob Hartopy Shola. It is possible she's performing a character accent rather than, oh, so it could tell that it's not my native accent. Okay, cool. I actually would. See, I love the follow-up questions. That's how I get in the rabbit hole. But okay, it guessed it correctly. Now let's see if ChatGPT guesses correctly. Uh, Hello, my name is Maya, and I get kind of shy when I do my accents, but this is an authentic Nigerian accent, I am telling you. I can access the audio file itself, but I can't actually hear audio in this environment. So I can't identify the accent from the waveform. Y'all, do you see the difference? And y'all, I am a Chat GPT fan. Like, if I showed you my phone, you'll see I have like one of the biggest widgets right there is Chat GPT. But y'all, you see my Gemini one up there? They might be switching places. I don't know because Gemini 3 is truly that good. Like it couldn't even access the audio file. Meanwhile, Gemini 3 could, and not only that, it could also tell what accent it is. Ah, Gemini 3, yes, yes, yes. And I know y'all would be like, oh my gosh, she's biased. She's wearing a Gemini shirt. But you saw my phone. Literally, ChatGPT was my first love. But like I'm doing this video where I'm talking about like my favorite tech of 2025. And if it was the beginning of this year for AI app, it would have been ChatGPT. But now ending this year with the rollout of ChatGPT 5 and things like that, Gemini 3 is definitely going to take the it's definitely going to be my favorite for this year. So the AI wars continues, but that come on, the proof is in the pudding. You know, I was also going to make a video, but I was like, is that too messy? It was going to be like 5 things Gemini can do that ChatGPT can't. But I was like, girl, why are you feeling messy this morning? So I decided just to show what like Gemini can do. But if you would like that video, I could definitely make it. It's really interesting. I was looking at different things like the context window. So for example, how much information you can put into both like, Gemini versus ChatGPT. Like, for example, with Gemini, you can put an entire book into it and can analyze the book. But with ChatGPT, depending on the number of pages, it can't do that. So I'd have to like break it up in chunks. I need to try out to see how many chunks it would take to actually upload the full book. But yeah, y'all, that's so interesting. So now we're actually going to try out Nano Banana Pro. So it's now available on Gemini 3 Pro. So let's try it. Oh, okay. I didn't create a comic with the title Getting Started with Nano Banana Pro. Panel 1, a mobile interface on Gemini, rendered in a poetic watercolor ink style with fine ink outlines and bleeding washes. So I did not think when I pressed try it was actually going to try it with a prompt, but the results were actually kind of interesting, so I decided to keep this in the video. But y'all, look at this text. Like, did it get all the text correct? Like, part of me wants to go try it with 2.5 and you will see the difference. Let's actually try it with 2.5 just so we can see the difference. Okay, let's copy this. Let's change it to fast, which I believe is 2.5. Try 3 Pro to create images with the newer version. Okay, I don't want the newer version. Just to see the difference. It's not giving gibberish, which y'all is like crazy because if y'all know with creating images with like, LLMs, it can sometimes write gibberish. Let's see that. Oh my gosh. This one isn't too bad either. Gemini, choose your model. Okay, you see, it's kind of thinning with 3 Pro. Select the Thinking with 3 Pro model and tap Create Image to begin. Yeah, you see this one is not as good. Like you'd see it's like it mushed up Gemini. Oh, yeah, way more gibberish. It almost got me. Gemini. Gemini. That one's a little better. Nice. If I had to pick one, it'll be this. I bet if I really read this like word for word, I bet this one more accurately. Like this looks more like a comic. to me than the other one. Okay, yeah, that was cool. But now I want to try it with like my own prompt. Okay, so now let's create image. Okay, so they have some options. Let's say, so something that Nano Banana Pro is really good at is text on images. So I kind of want to try that out. So let's say create an infographic about the different types of breads that are prominent on each continent. Let's see. I like that. I'm gonna copy it. I might post that into GPT. Let's see. Okay, no, not fast. Thinking. You have to do the Thinking with 3 Pro in order to use Nano Banana Pro. So I'm glad I saw that and ask it to do the same thing. Yep, it's using 5.1. Great. Oh, okay. The text is good. The text is good. Global bread varieties, prominent types by continent. Okay, so let's say North America, tortillas, bagel, sourdough. Okay, and the text is pretty nice, y'all. Diverse grains and styles, sourdough, tortillas, bagels, fermented starter. So yeah, this is not 4K. I think if you want to create 4K image, you have to use Google AI Studio. So just to point that out. But yeah, corn and cassava based. Okay. Africa, nice. Injera, I love me some injera. So good. I know from Ethiopia, but probably other cultures have injera as well. Okay, nice. That is really cool. Okay, so let's see the one GPT created. Okay, types of bread across the continents. Okay, okay. Let me know which one do you like better. Do you like ChatGPT's infographic, or do you like Gemini's infographic? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so now another huge thing that comes with Gemini 3 is vibe coding. So I thought we could try that out. So I had an idea. So create a browser-based game where I can use hand signals. So I hope I can just do something like, like jump, run, 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 jump. That could be pretty cool. You will need to see my hands to make a character run in a game and jump over obstacles. Maybe a jump is like a, okay, let's see if it's understanding what I'm saying. Ooh, already. That's pretty fast. Okay, so it's getting some of the code together. Okay, I'm now zeroing in on the hand signal mechanics. It's still a runner game, but I'm thinking about making the jump a single hand-based gesture, then using another to influence the speed or direction. Oh, direction. If this works. And now I'm deep diving into the best ways to detect hand gestures, considering both performance and ease of deployment. I think it's so crazy. Anyone can have just an idea. My idea wasn't even like all the way thought out. It can actually like get the code started for it. And let's see if it works. Oh no. Okay, let's try fix error. Let's also show console. Okay, so it looks like something is undefined and we're trying to do like undefined dot width. So let's see. The good thing is I'm not going to write a single line of code. We're just going to have them fix the errors and see if they're able to fix it. So I'm interested to see. Like, just imagine people, it's Thanksgiving and you're with your family and you're just like making an app with your family. Like, I don't know, I think this is pretty cool. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, definitely subscribe. I have videos like this where I test out different AI, I have a whole like Can AI series where we test out what AI can actually do. So I love just playing around and kind of like demoing some of this stuff as well. So yeah, definitely subscribe if you're interested in videos like this, and also give me ideas for videos as well. There's anti-gravity that Gemini also came out, which is like a coding tool that's specifically for, like vibe coding. So yeah, I'm interested in that. I wonder how it differs from AI Studio, but I have not looked into anti-gravity at all yet. So that could be the next video if y'all want it. Let's see. It's stuck at loading. Vision AI. Is it because you need to ask me permission to see my camera? Okay. Okay, show hand to run, fist to jump. So that was the error. It needed permission to see my camera for this game. So I do wonder how long it would have taken Gemini to figure that out. But we do have this working prototype, and I didn't have to write any code. So I started playing it and it does work, but something I noticed is that, my little character moves very slow. Like we haven't even seen a monster yet, so I decided to make a follow-up with Gemini. But we need to speed up the game. It took too long for the monsters to come. Okay, let's see that and then I'll stop this, but that's pretty cool, gesture runner. Oh, pretty quick. Okay. Let's share. I don't know if it's the same link or a different link. Let's say 6069. Okay, yeah, it is a different link each time. Okay, yes, allow. Start game. Okay, I think they're moving quickly this time. Oh, okay, I think it's the same speed. I'm not really noticing. Maybe it's the jump feels same. Let's just I will jump over this red block. I am determined. Tap it like that. The timing of it all. Okay. Ah, I'm nervous. Oh, that was too early. Oh my God, I'm tired. Oh, yay. I'm like gripping. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm barely making it. Okay, honestly, this game is cool. Pause, no hand. Okay, cool. It can detect when there's no hand too, and it pauses the game. Nice. Okay, y'all. So now we're going to try out agent mode, and this is actually my first time trying out agent mode. So we're going to try it together. So I heard you just go to tools and then you click agent, and it is labs. So yes. Okay, so what do you want to get done? Okay, so they have some suggestions. Triage my emails, organize my inbox every morning, draft a reply to an email that needs my attention, organize my schedule next week. Let's try, let's draft an email that needs my attention. Find a recent email in my inbox that needs my attention. Search my drive for any, oh, you Lord. Search my drive for any relevant documents to inform the response to draft a reply. Let's try it. I don't know if I ever gave access to my email. So let's see, or I don't remember giving access to my drive either. I wonder if they're going to ask for access now. And I'm going to do it for y'all. I got y'all. So let's see. Okay, I'm currently devising a plan to tackle this multifaceted task. Initially, I need to pinpoint the relevant email. Where did you go? Requiring my attention within my inbox. Oh, okay. So I'm glad it doesn't just access stuff. Let's disconnect. Ah, I can't believe I disconnected that. But let's see. All for the video. So since I'm doing crazy stuff for this video, if you're enjoying this video, definitely give it a like to show some love. Okay, so now it's redoing those steps from before. I'm currently focused on the initial step, identifying that critical email. I've sifted through the unread emails from the past week. Okay. See? Not this putting me on blast. This is why I didn't want to give you access. They said, I've now flagged a declined transaction notification as the most pressing. The 139 Speechify charge demands immediate attention. So, y'all, I was on Speechify's website and I was trying to cancel, and I have no idea where the cancel button, y'all. It's so easy to sign up, it's so hard to cancel something. So, that's what you're seeing over there. Oh, we need to stop this. I don't even know. I need to tell you, you're going in the wrong direction. So I was not happy with this demo at all. So I remember that I got a demo from the event with Gemini. So I'm just going to include that at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, y'all, and I hope you enjoy the demo.
All right, so this is a demo of Gemini Agent, and this is a demo account. And so one of the things that I do not like is waking up to a bunch of unread emails every morning. And so here I got Gemini Agent to triage the unread emails in my inbox. And it found the 9 unread emails and proposed a few actions and briefed me on the content of these emails. So there are 3 system emails, security alerts. And so here it's proposing to take a look at them and then archive them. So I'm going to do that. I got 2 emails from Viserat with reference links to Gemini. I'm also going to accept that. And I received notifications. So I'm going to accept all of this. And it's taking action. And like now I can go back to the inbox and see that the inbox is cleared. And so like this every morning, I can schedule this to run every morning, and I can sort of, instead of going through my inbox myself, I can like see a briefing and take action based on the recommendations of the model.